even Supreme Court of India faced many pressures. What we have learned after 50 years of emergency. Our democracy must be protected always, and our fundamental rights such as freedom of speech and personal liberty were essential and are not optional. It is a backbone of our democracy and without free media, the truth behind the government can't reach people properly and with correct right time. And democracy is very essential to our Indian country, and it is very essential to save our rights. Indira Gandhi declared emergency due to political crisis, and also Jayaprakash Narayan was arrested during emergency. Democracy always should be protected by our people, and we have to elect the correct persons to save our rights. And democracy is not only the optional, it is our and innovative ideas we have to give youth. It is a digital democracy system, protecting system. We have to, if our rights get well created, we have to use democracy, digital democracy system. And democracy is not optional. Emergency declared due to political crisis and Allahabad High Court verdict against Indira Gandhi.
Next 185 Vaishnavi. Sir, 185 J Vaishnavi. Those were not listed, please mention, sir.
So today I am going to speak a significant chapter in our Indian history. 50 years of the largest democracy in the world. So our Indian constitution was guaranteed as fundamental rights like freedom to express and liberty and speech. But there was a time all of these fundamental rights were suspended, and these time is termed as an emergency. On the 25th June 1975, the Prime Minister of India, Indira Gandhi, was declared national emergency under the article of 352. It lasted for 21 months until 21st March 1977. So emergency was officially declared because of internal disturbances, but in reality, it is because of political crisis. Like everyone in India was under the control of ruling party. Like press is forced to print a newspaper by the orders of government, and many opposition parties like India's are simply under the maintenance of internal act like Jayaprakash Narayan. Everyone in India was selecting their seat and being part of Indian responsibility. They were voting for the best leader and it's going through it. So, after we are reminding us that years of emergency later, it remains as a powerful reminder for all the responsible citizens who are in our India. They were protecting over the country as being selecting as the best leader for our country. So that it proves that the ruling party was defeated and the Janata party was came to the power. So that we have to think the Indian democracy may bend but do not break. Now, like after the years of emergency, we remind that all the citizens should be responsible for our country. We have to remind these 50 years not like as a black days, but we have to take it as a responsibility and we have to be as more courage for the people in India. It always, these 50 years are always gives the people in their courage, and it is always alive and will be strong. Thank you. Jai Hind.
26186 G Amulya. 26186 G Amulya. స్టార్ట్ అన్నప్పుడే ఇక్కడ బెల్ కొట్టారు.
Respected dignitaries on the dais of the dais, I am Amulya from Nodal Karnataka district. Today I stand before you to speak about an important topic in the Indian history was 50 years of emergency and the lessons for Indian democracy. On 25th June 1975, Prime Minister Indira Gandhi has declared a national emergency in India under the Constitution of India, Article 352. It lasted till 21st March 1977. And the lessons for Indian democracy are: democracy is precious. Democracy is precious. Freedom of speech, freedom of expression, and the right to question the government are not small privileges. They are powerful rights. People realized their rights during the period of emergency and realized their true value. And the Constitution is supreme. The Constitution is supreme because Constitution is always to protect the people. Now, the democracy will survive. When the institutions are strong, the democracy will survive. And also, there were major reasons for the emergency or the political unrest. A nationwide movement was led by Jayaprakash Narayan has demanded the Sampurna Kranti, poverty, unemployment. And also because of Allahabad High Court verdict in 1975, the emergency has declared. The president during that time was the Fakhruddin Ali Ahmad has declared the proclamation of emergency on June 25th, 1975 on the advice of the Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. And the major features of the emergency are suspension of fundamental rights. During the emergency, fundamental rights are suspended and the press censorship was and also many opposition leaders were arrested like Atal Bihari Vajpayee, Lal Krishna Advani and Moraji Desai. At the end of emergency in 1977, the general elections were conducted and the ruling party was defeated and also the Moraji Desai become the Prime Minister those times. It was as citizens of India, we must respect our Constitution and we must follow the democratic values. Jai Hind.
187 A Akshaya, 187 A Akshaya, 188 G Rajeshwari Jettal. 187 A Akshaya. My 187 A Akshaya.
Good morning to all. I am Akshaya, Model 5 member. 50 years of emergency, a lesson for Indian democracy. Today we are reflecting a pivotal chapter that happened in our Indian history. The emergency of 1975 to 1977. It lasted 21 months that tested our resilience of our constitution, where all the civil liberties were suspended and the debate was silent, the press was muzzled. And it lasted June 25, 1975. Indira Gandhi, by the President Fakhruddin Ali Ahmad, he declared at that night, he declared emergency, citing internal disturbances. At that time, the fundamental rights were suspended. The district was brutally suspended. The infamous MISA, Maintenance of Internal Security Act, allowed arrest without trials. We have consequences that impacted all the opposition leaders and activists where their voices were silenced. But India's police wasn't just stopped. visit was before Hindu. In 1977, the election conducted and by the Janata Party movement led by Jayaprakash Narayan. In that election, Congress lost and the Janata Party became the ruler with Morarji Desai as our Prime Minister. He ruled our country and said again the reformers followed with the 44th amendment to further stopping emergency. At that time, Janata Party said that resilience is a lifeline of democracy. Discipline was must be resilient and our institution must be built respected to its deal. It must be reboosted. They said that freedom is not just guaranteed. It was guarded by the people like us. Today, as anniversary of the reminder, we have to do something for the freedom, equality, and accountability. Today we are here to celebrate everything and to fight what we are having. Freedom at that time, all the freedom and everything, the media, all the voices were suspended. But today we have everything to say. We can stop whatever is happening right now. But the freedom we have now is always useful to us. Thank you.
Next, 188, G. Rajeshwari. 188, G. Rajeshwari. Next is 788. Go.
G. Rajeshwari.
శుభోదయం అందరికీ. నా పేరు శ్రీ రాజేశ్వరి. గౌరవనీయులైన పెద్దలందరికీ నా యొక్క నమస్కారాలు. ఈరోజు మన భారత ప్రజాస్వామ్య చరిత్రలో మనం ముఖ్యంగా ఒక ఘట్టాన్ని గుర్తు చేసుకుంటున్నాం. 1975 జూన్ 25న అప్పటి ప్రధానమంత్రి ఇందిరాగాంధీ దేశంలో ఎమర్జెన్సీని ప్రకటించారు. 1975 జూన్ 25 నుండి 1977 మార్చి 21 వరకు 21 నెలల కాలం వాళ్ళు ఒక భారత ప్రజాస్వామ్యాన్ని కఠిన పరీక్షగా నిర్మించారు. ఎమర్జెన్సీ సమయంలో ఎలా ఇవ్వాలో మనం నేర్చుకోవాలి. ఈ 50 సంవత్సరాల మనం నేర్చుకోవాల్సిన పాఠాలు ఏమిటి? ముఖ్యంగా మొదటిది, ప్రజాస్వామ్యంలో ప్రజలు జాగ్రత్తగా ఉండాలి మరియు అప్రమత్తంగా ఉండాలి. వాళ్ళు హక్కుల గురించి తెలుసుకొని వాటిని కాపాడుకోవాలి. రెండవది, రాజ్యాంగ పరిరక్షణ ప్రతి ఒక్క పౌరుని బాధ్యత. రాజ్యాంగం మనకు స్వేచ్ఛ, న్యాయం, సమానత్వం, సౌభ్రతత్వం ఇటువంటి విలువలను అందిస్తుంది. ఇవి కేవలం పుస్తకంలో వాడే పదాలు కాదు, మన జీవన విధానం. మూడవది, స్వేచ్ఛ పత్రికలు మరియు స్వాతంత్ర న్యాయ వ్యవస్థ ఇటువంటి స్వేచ్ఛ న్యాయ వ్యవస్థ ఇటువంటివి మనకు బలమైన స్తంభాలు ప్రజాస్వామ్యానికి. మనం ప్రజాస్వామ్యం బలహీనపడుతుంది ఇటువంటి కాపాడుకోవడం వల్ల. నాలుగవది, అధికారానికి పరిమితం అవసరం. ఏ ప్రభుత్వమైనా ప్రజల కోసం పనిచేయవలసిన అవసరం ఉంది. ప్రజాస్వామ్యానికి మనం ఏ అధికారానికి దుర్వినియోగం చేయబడితే ప్రజాస్వామ్యం బలహీనపడుతుంది. ఎమర్జెన్సీ సమయంలో చీకటి అధ్యయనం అయినప్పటికీ ప్రజాస్వామ్య విలువలను మనం తెలుసుకునే విధంగా అవకాశం కల్పించింది. 1977లో ఎన్నికలు జరిగినప్పుడు ప్రజలు తమ ఓటుతో ప్రజాస్వామ్య శక్తిని చాటుకున్నారు. 1977లో జయప్రకాష్ నారాయణరావు జనతా పార్టీ గెలిచింది. అప్పుడు ప్రధానమంత్రి మొరార్జీ దేశాయ్ గారు ఉన్నారు. ముగింపుగా నేను చెప్పదలుచుకున్న విషయం ఒకటి, ప్రజాస్వామ్యం మనందరికీ ఒక వరం, దానిని కాపాడుకోవడం మనందరికీ ఒక బాధ్యత. భవిష్యత్తుని బలంగా కాపాడుకుందాం. ఇంతటి అవకాశం ఇచ్చిన మీ అందరికీ పేరు పేరున
ధన్యవాదాలు తెలుపుకుంటూ ముగిస్తున్నాను.
189 ఎస్ రావణి. గెట్ రెడీ 190 రుచిత. ఇంకెవరైనా మీరు ఆన్సర్ అంటే చెప్పండి వాళ్ళు. ఎంత నెంబర్? ఎస్ రావణి. 189 ఎస్ రావణి.
Good afternoon everyone, this is Shravani. Our theme is 50 years of emergency lessons for the Indian democracy. On 25th June 1975, Indira Gandhi ruled the India and she declares the national emergency and she knows the value of our life and we have to right to vote and right to educate and nothing but our nation is emergency because Indira Gandhi was elected in 1970